Hello, and welcome to English Every Day, the podcast. I'm your host, Mary.
And I'm Luke. We're so glad you could join us today. We're here to help you practice your English with real, everyday conversations.
Exactly. And today, we're talking about something that can be a little tricky, especially when you're in a new country and a new job, making small talk with coworkers. It can be hard to know what to say.
Right. You want to be friendly, but you don't want to be unprofessional or make anyone uncomfortable. It's a fine line to walk.
It really is. So we've prepared a helpful list for you. Our topic today is 10 topics to talk about with coworkers without making it awkward. These are safe, friendly topics you can use to start a conversation with anyone in your workplace.
These are great for building relationships and practicing your English at the same time. Shall we jump into the first one, Mary?
Let's do it. Topic number 1 is the weekend. This is a classic for a reason. It's perfect for Monday mornings or Friday afternoons.
It's a shared experience. Everyone has a weekend.
Exactly. On Monday, you can ask, "How was your weekend?" Or "Did you do anything fun over the weekend?" People are usually happy to share a small story about what they did.
And on a Friday, it's just as easy. You can ask, "Do you have any exciting plans for the weekend?" or "Looking forward to the weekend?" It's a positive and light way to connect.
For example, this past weekend, I finally tried that new bakery downtown, the one we were talking about last week. It was absolutely delicious. I think I found my new favorite spot for coffee and croissants.
Right, it's friendly and shows you're interested in them as a person, not just a coworker. This also works for holidays. You can ask about their plans before a holiday or how they spent their time after.
A perfect starting point. So what's our second topic?
Topic number 2 is hobbies and interests. This is a great way to find out what people are passionate about outside of work.
Yeah, this can really help you find common ground with someone. You could ask, "What do you like to do in your free time?" Or if you see something on their desk, like a photo of a mountain, you could say, "That's a great photo. Do you enjoy hiking?"
Oh, that's a great tip, Mary. Using something you see as a conversation starter. You might find out you both love gardening or playing guitar or board games. That's so true. I have a small collection of vinyl records, and a coworker noticed a pin from my favorite record store on my back. We ended up talking for 20 minutes about classic rock music. It was a great conversation.
Exactly. And once you find that shared interest, conversations become much easier in the future. You can always ask them about the progress of their garden or if they've learned any new songs. Okay, moving on to topic number 3, TV shows, movies, or books. This is a big one. So many people love to talk about what they're watching or reading.
It's very common.
A simple question like, "Have you seen any good movies lately?" or "Are you watching any interesting shows right now?" can start a great conversation.
That's right. And if they recommend something, you can watch it, and then you have something to talk about the next time you see them. But a small word of caution here. Try not to give away any spoilers.
Definitely. I was talking to a colleague just yesterday about a documentary I watched on Netflix. She hadn't seen it, but she was so interested that she wrote it down. It's a great way to share recommendations.
Yes, good point. A spoiler is when you reveal an important plot point that someone hasn't seen yet. So you can say, "I just finished the new season, but I won't say anything to spoil it for you."
Okay, that brings us to number 4. Travel.
People love talking about where they've been or where they dream of going.
I know I do. It's a really positive and often exciting topic. You can ask, "Have you traveled anywhere interesting recently?" Or "Do you have a favorite place you've ever visited?"
Oh, that's my favorite question to ask. For me, it would have to be Japan. I've always wanted to see the cherry blossoms in Kyoto. Just talking about it feels exciting.
It really is. And as someone new to the country, you can also ask for recommendations. "I'm still exploring the area. Are there any nice places to visit nearby for a day trip?" People love to share their local knowledge.
That's a fantastic idea. It shows you're open and eager to learn about your new home. Now for topic number 5, food and restaurants.
Yes, everyone eats, so this topic is universal. This is especially useful around lunchtime.
Right. You can ask, do you know any good places to get lunch around here? Or if you see a coworker with something that looks delicious, you can say, wow, that looks amazing. Did you make that?
That's a great one. People are often proud of their cooking. You can also talk about different types of cuisine. For example, I'm looking for a good Italian restaurant. Do you have any recommendations?
I did that just last week. I asked my desk mate for a good Thai quiz, and he recommended a little family-owned restaurant I would have never found on my own. It was the best pad Thai I've ever had. And it's also a great way to share your own culture. You could mention a favorite dish from your home country. It's a wonderful and tasty way to connect with people.
All right, that's our first 5 topics. Before we get to the next 5, we just want to take a quick moment to ask for your support. If you're finding this podcast helpful, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe.
And be sure to follow our channel so you don't miss any future episodes. It really helps us out and allows us to keep making content for you. Thanks for listening.
Okay, let's get back to it. We are halfway through our list of 10 topics to talk about with coworkers.
Number 6 is a true classic. In fact, it might be the most famous small talk topic of all time, the weather.
Of course, you can't go wrong with the weather. It's something everyone is experiencing together, so it's always relevant.
Exactly. It can be as simple as, beautiful day, isn't it? Or, I can't believe how much it's raining. It's not a deep conversation, but it's a friendly opening.
It really is. Just last week, I was about to go for a walk at lunch, and a coworker mentioned the forecast was calling for rain. I brought my umbrella, and sure enough, it started pouring. I was so grateful for the tip.
Right. It's perfect for a quick chat in the elevator or while waiting for coffee. Looks like it's going to be a hot one this week. It's easy and there's no chance of making things awkward.
The ultimate safe topic. So what do we have for number 7?
Topic number 7 is sports, but with a little bit of caution. This can be a fantastic topic if you know your coworker is a fan of a particular team.
That's the key. If you see they have a team mug on their desk, you can say, "Oh, you're a fan of the Wildcats? Did you see the game last night?"
Exactly. People who love sports are usually very happy to talk about it. But you should be careful about being too competitive or critical of other teams. Keep it light and friendly. And remember, sports doesn't just mean professional teams. It can be about personal fitness too. You could ask, do you do anything to stay active? You might find out your coworker is a marathon runner or loves yoga or just enjoys walking their dog. Stick to general questions like, did you watch any sports over the weekend? Rather than starting a strong debate. Keep it positive.
Yep, and if you're not a sports fan, that's okay. You can just listen or move on to another topic. On to number 8.
Number 8 is positive news or local events. Instead of focusing on negative headlines, talking about something good that's happening can be very refreshing.
That's a lovely idea. You could mention a local festival that's coming up, a new park that opened, or a positive community story you read about.
Yeah. You could ask, have you heard about the food festival happening downtown this weekend? I was thinking of checking it out. It's an easy, positive way to engage with your local community and your coworkers.
I agree completely. Last year, I went to a local craft fair that a coworker told me about. I had a wonderful time, and I saw her there with her family. It was really nice to connect outside of the office for a moment. It shows you're engaged with what's happening around you. This is much better than complaining about traffic or talking about sad news stories, which can bring the mood down.
Definitely. Okay, we're down to our last 2. What is topic number 9?
Number 9 is work-related topics, but in a positive way. This might sound obvious, but you have to be careful not to complain or gossip.
Right. This isn't about saying I'm so busy or this project is so difficult.
No, exactly. It's more about sharing positive updates or asking about their work in a supportive way. You could say, I saw the presentation you gave last week. It was really well done. Or ask, how is that new project coming along?
And it's not just about compliments. You can also offer help. Something simple, like, I know you're working on the Miller account. I worked on something similar last year, so let me know if you want to chat about it. It's a great way to build trust and show you're a team player. Giving a compliment about someone's work is an excellent way to build a positive relationship. You can also talk about general industry news. Did you see that article about the new software update? It shows you're engaged with your job in a professional and positive manner.
A great way to connect professionally. Okay, it's time for our final tip. Luke, what is number 10?
Our 10th topic is the commute. Your commute is the journey you take from home to work every day. It's another shared experience, just like the weather or the weekend.
That's so true. You can ask someone, "How was your commute this morning?" It's a simple, easy question.
And it can lead to other conversations. If they take the train, you could ask, "Do you listen to any good podcasts on your commute? Or do you usually read on the train?"
Oh, I like that. It connects back to our earlier topics like books or media. You find out more about their interests, and it all started with a simple question about their trip to work.
Exactly. I found out my colleague and I take the same bus route. The other day, we saw a group of people in the park doing a huge choreographed dance routine. It was so unexpected and funny. We talked about it for the rest of the day. You never know what you'll share. That's the idea. All these topics are just starting points. They're designed to open the door to a friendly, comfortable conversation.
And that's our list. So to quickly recap, the weekend, hobbies, TV and movies, travel, food, weather, sports, local events, positive work topics, and your commute.
The most important thing is to be a good listener. Pay attention to their answers and ask follow-up questions. That shows you're genuinely interested.
That's the best advice, Luke. Conversation is a two-way street. We hope this list helps you feel more confident when talking with your coworkers. Practice using some of these topics this week and see how it goes.
Before we go, we'd love to hear from you. What are some other topics you find difficult to talk about in English?
Yes, please leave your suggestions for future episode topics in the comments section below. Your ideas help us create the most useful content for you.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to English Every Day. I'm Luke.
And I'm Mary. Happy talking, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.